You Call That Service Volume 6 review. As enjoyable as Volume 5 of You Call That Service was, it left me with some concerns for the future as our heroine Shiran found herself sitting in the sidelines yet again. But now with the arrival of Volume 6, it looks like things are about to change in a big way as the series approaches its conclusion. At the beginning of this book, Shiran receives a letter from her mother, Sairi, who promises to come and whisk her way so the two can spend their life together in Japan. But leaving the Sacred Blood Empire means leaving her sister Oka and protagonist Ryota forever because her mother is a wanted criminal within the empire, so she can fairly return. Angel Ryota was originally a Japanese citizen. The curse upon him makes him irresistible, the human woman, meaning he has no interest in returning to his life in Japan alongside Shiran. Instead, Oka proclaims that if Sairi leaves, she make Ryota into her minion and enroll him in the Imperial Guard. Shiran initially claims she has no interest in joining her mother, but with no family besides Oka and missing her mother's love, Shiran's resolve begins to waver just enough to cause problems. On top of that, Sairi has taken control of the Virginal Father, an organization in Japan dead set on bringing down the Sacred Blood Empire. Sairi leads the charge in an attack on the empire. All to retrieve her daughter Shiran, recognizes that if she stays, that those who she cares about are going to be at risk. But can she really leave Ryota behind? As far as final arcs go, and this is indeed an arc as it splits across this volume and volume 7, this is a solid idea. Shiran's mother, and the fact that she is a fugitive for the crime of having killed the former emperor, is something that hasn't been touched on since the very clear early books. I will have been fine with her not being brought into the story at all at this point, but I think it's for the best that we are tying off the loose end. It does also give purpose to the Virginal Father group, who have mostly been regulated to operate in the background with little rhyme or reason for existing. This has also forced Ryota and Shiran to face up to the budding romantic feelings that they have for one another, as well as their model relationship with Oka. Ryota and Oka were in love as kids. Are they still in love now? That's something they have to finally work out, away from the pressure and interference of the other girls who have an interest in Ryota. Whatever happens now, I'm just happy to see author Kisetsu Morita fulfill my desire to focus on Shiran, and I'm sure the series will reach a satisfying conclusion. We had a difficult road to get to where you are, but I think if you manage to stick around for this long, then you'll be happy with where it's going. You Call That Service Volume 6 comes to the West thanks to Yen Press, continues to be translated by Jasmine Bernhardt. The translation weeks well with no issues to note. The final volume is currently scheduled for release on the 21st of February, meaning we are once again having a quiet gap between releases. Overall, You Call That Service Volume 6 embarks on the final arc and puts Shiran in the spotlight at last, with difficult decision up ahead which will change everyone's lives forever. Fans will be eager to see where the story is going. 8 out of 10.